turn the beat down.
Okay, so peep game, right?
All right.
I've been on a Yeba kick, right?
Right.
Today.
Yeah.
And you know how it's elite to freestyle over other beats.
Absolutely.
I was freestyling over the Yeba song. Let me find it. I think it's called like "Come to Life."
Mm-hmm.
Not "Come to Life." That's a Kanye song. The Yeba song, "Love Came Down,"
Okay.
and that joint, like, hold on, it's just a vibe. Let me know if you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I was so lost in love, 6 feet underground, until your love came down, a hopeless soul. I was hellbound, until your love came down, your love came down, your love came down.
That's very freestyle worthy.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It was some real Lil Wayne type.
Mm-hmm.
It's some real Lil Wayne type. Like, I remember one thing I said was something like, I'm finna set this off. Call me a Flintstone. Call me a Flintstone. In the moment, I was like, this kind of tough. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. But I was with it.
I'm about to set this off. Come get Flint. That's good.
You know what I'm saying? It was definitely the first time I freestyled in a minute. So then the sun just came out and I got stupid bright. But all right, y'all. I'll figure out how to cut that joint together to make any type of sense. But we back with the third episode. I'll probably just leave it, to be honest with you. We back with the third episode of the Jesus Juke. You know what I'm saying? As always, it's your host, Fee, and I'm joined by my boy and co-host,
Myles. What's good?
Yes, sir. Myles E. Davis. Always got to use the full government.
Do not use my government.
Yeah.
You know, after you did that, I had somebody come up to me via my text messages, and they said, "Is your middle name Edward?" And I said, "What did I said, don't be out here trying to guess my government." I told Fee, "Don't be using my government." So if you see me in public, do not try to guess what the E is for. I don't want my government out there. The government already has it. That's why I said government. Okay, y'all don't need it. Call me Myles.
That it's just an initial. You know what I'm saying? Like the strong black men of old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can anyone tell me what W.E.B. Du Bois stands for? I don't know.
That's a great question.
I don't know what it stands for. But it's strong.
Hold up. I'm about to Google that right now.
To me, it's just initials. You know?
William Edward Burghardt Du Bois. Du Bois.
See? You know what I'm saying? But no one calls him William Du Bois. You know what I'm saying?
They say W.E.B.
You know what I'm saying? So we wear that with pride.
Start going by
with your book. It's Myles E. Davis. You know
so
E stands for excellent. You know
wow.
A little bit of exhortation for you today.
There we go.
Speaking of which, as always, we got to start off with our object lesson.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Now, last week, you know what I'm saying, you gave a word on Mr. MVP himself, Stephen Curry, a.k.a. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? The real finals MVP for real.
A.k.a. Jesus.
So that means it's back to me.
Yes, sir.
So what you got for me today?
All right. So this is inspired by a little bit of what's going to be coming later on, a little bit of what we talked about off camera, and a little bit by your other podcast, Foreign Follows Theology. So today, I want you to talk to us about fashion.
Fashion in general?
You know, you can take that however you like.
Bet. So people might wonder
Mm-hmm.
why the show is called Form Follows Theology. And there's a real reason for that. It's based on the phrase blah, blah, blah. But I'm here to tell you today that there's a deeper meaning that you just reminded me of. Fashion. What does that mean? I don't know the dictionary definition.
Mm-hmm.
But when we think about it, it's the clothes that we have on us that were made and sewn together
Right,
to be
right.
worn, you know what I'm saying, to be displayed to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because what you wear follows who you are inside. It tells the people who see you something about you.
Okay.
Now, what else does the word fashion mean?
What does it mean? Tell us.
What does God say in Jeremiah? He said, I fashion you in your mother's womb.
Okay.
Before you were born, I knew you. So he made me, sewed me in Genesis 1. He made us, Genesis 2, excuse me, he made us from the dirt. He fashioned us out of the clay of the earth.
Wow.
Why? Remember what I said earlier about what fashion does. It says something about who you are.
Wow.
God fashioned us and put us on display to show others who he really is.
Wow.
What do we say?
Wow.
Imago Dei, the image of God.
Wow, this man's going crazy.
I am the fashion of God. God fashioned me to display something about who he is to people out there.
Okay.
What do you think when someone walks by with bummy style? It means they don't care. It means they don't care about it. They got other priorities. Look at me. Look, the sun is shining. The sun is smiling on me right now. When people walk around and they don't care about what they have on, it means that they have other priorities.
Wow.
But what happens? We walk around as the image of God, hand fashioned by God. You cannot look around at the humanity that exists out there and tell me that God does not care about us.
Wow.
Because we have been fashioned in the image of God.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, you gave me a good one. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I already went to church this morning. You taking me back.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
You say word part 2.
I felt that one low key. That's a good word.
That's a good word.
He said, "Thank you, Brother Myles."
Hey, that's Pastor Fee. For those of y'all who don't know, he got a degree in pastoral leadership. It's coming out on him. It's coming out on him right there. It's Pastor Fee.
He said, check your hermeneutic. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's what we're here for.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're here for. So, we got a couple things to talk about on today. Couple things on the docket. Couple things on your church bulletin, if you will. We got some people going to jail. Last week we talked about Myles Bridges, and that man went to jail because he trash. He went to jail because he trash. We got another one in jail, but this time it's a woman. All right, if y'all don't know, we're gonna be talking about the WNBA just a little bit. So I assume that a lot of y'all probably don't know. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. But in the WNBA, there's a star. She's a big man. Probably her most famous moment is telling Boogie Cousins, DeMarcus Cousins in the NBA, that she could beat him one-on-one. But her name is Britteny Griner. And Britteny Griner, if you don't know, we won't get into the specifics of it, but oftentimes, well, basically every time, WNBA players have to go overseas to play basketball because that's where they make their real money, because they don't get paid. Well, they get paid good money here if you're like a star, but definitely like not as much as they're worth, not as much as not playing most of the year. You know what I'm saying? So they got to go overseas. And one of these stars is her name is Britteny Griner, and she a big man, all these different things. Now here in the U.S., uh, we are pretty lax on our weed rules. Like most states at this point have some form of legalization on weed, and even if it isn't legal, you, in most places you're not going to get slapped with a huge thing about weed. Some places you will. I mean, I don't want to take away from that. We still got people getting thrown away for minor, you know what I'm saying? Basically minor possession stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, this joint is bugging me.
That sun was shining real bright on you.
Shining, bro. You know what I'm saying? The word was too good. God smiling on me. Hey, man.
Amen.
But you know what I'm saying? So Brittany went to Russia to play her season, and she brought weed. She brought ooh, help me, Jesus. So Brittany went to Russia to play her season, and now on February 17th in the United States, the news broke that she was arrested in Russia on possession of marijuana charges, and it was a lot of marijuana. It was a fair amount of marijuana. So she has been locked up there, but then it came to light that we didn't figure out here that she was locked up until a couple weeks after she actually got locked up. So that means she's been in prison since at least the beginning of February. So this is kind of like a lesser known thing going on here, but in the months since then, she has been what am I trying to say? She has been through trials, different things like that, been through like the beginning phases of trial. And just recently, she actually pled guilty to the marijuana charges that they were bringing against her. And some people, it caused a lot of confusion, but I was looking around on Twitter, doing some Googling, all that type of stuff. And it seems like there are other cases of detainments in countries like Russia or other countries just like that. And the detainees have pled guilty in an exchange to, accelerate the prisoner swap that would then go on between the United States and the country. So, I'm saying it's just a little bit of news, going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Brittany Griner. She's, perhaps the most famous of the people who are, detained overseas, but it's a good opportunity to think, do research, just realize that there's a lot of people who went overseas one day and, haven't been back home since. She actually wrote a letter about, Independence Day, how it's taken on new meaning for her, all these different type of things. And, it's interesting. So I'm just feeling extra grateful, on this, what was Independence weekend last weekend, So, Myles, I don't know if you had any thoughts. If not, we just cut it and move on.
You know, I don't know if I have anything extra to add. I just remember I was kind of watching a little bit of ESPN's kind of coverage about Brittany pleading guilty, and they said something very interesting. They said in terms of like accelerating the prisoner swap, the guy was like, "Yeah, there's no way that Russia would do the prisoner swap if she didn't plead guilty." Because there's no way that they are gonna try to say that or admit to like wrongfully detaining somebody. Like I said, I don't know I don't know a lot of the details of this case. I kind of just have like surface level, working knowledge of what's going on. But I just find that pretty interesting that in this instance there was really no chance for like a real defense to go on here. So that's kind of all that I really wanted to say about that. So hopefully she'll get back soon.
Not for real. And hey, honestly, this has just served as a reminder for me on a general level to be like, the legal system just about everywhere could use some tweaking. You know what I'm saying? So let this be an opportunity for us to look around at even our own place and say, where are we? not admitting to some wrongful detainments. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday we joked, and not yesterday, last week we joked about, you know what I'm saying, prisons being overcrowded, but it's real. It's real. Not everybody maybe needs to be in there. So, you know what I mean? But we don't want to stay down forever. There's also some good news in the WNBA. And a lot of y'all probably thinking, why is this man talking about the WNBA so much? That's because I love the game.
He does love the game.
It's because I love the game, and the NBA is in summer league right now. You know what I'm saying? There's some good things going on there, but I'm not going to sit here and bore y'all talking about how Paul Reed is looking good with Jaden Springer and how Chet Holmgren is getting bodied in the post, but he's also a really good player. You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all know who Kenny Lofton? You know who Kenny Lofton Jr. is?
Yes. Yes.
A dog. A dog. My man need to lose about 75 pounds though.
That's crazy. That helps him. It helps him. I seen him bodying Chet down in the paint. It helps.
I could body Chet. We the same weight.
Look, bro, that man Chet
is
the
same weight. That man got a foot and a half on me or something crazy.
Real skinny boy.
But okay, so I don't know if you heard about her when she was in college, but do you know who Sabrina Ionescu is?
I do.
All right, so I've been keeping up with. She got drafted to the New York Liberty, and I've been keeping up with them a little bit I've been keeping up with them a little bit since she got drafted, and only this last year have I been like most consistently keeping up with the WNBA. But so first of all, this season in the WNBA, there have been the most triple doubles of any season ever in the history of the league. The league's only been around for about 25 years at this point, just above that. And they have had the most triple doubles they've ever had in any season ever, and the season's still going. They just had their All-Star break this weekend. But Sabrina Ionescu, interestingly enough, just had the first 30-point triple-double in WNBA history. And, you know what I'm saying? I just want to let it breathe, let some people know that the women's game is evolving and it's here. It's different than the men's game, but it's evolving and it's on the way. You know what I'm saying? It's on the way. And how fitting is it? You know what I mean? I'd like to hear your thoughts. How fitting is it that a Kobe acolyte, you know what I'm saying, is the one to be the first 30-point triple-double?
Hey, man. She's a hooper.
You know what I'm saying?
She's a hooper. Always been a hooper. You know, I don't really watch a lot of WNBA. I don't really watch a lot of women's basketball in general, for that matter. But let me tell you something. When she's out here making the front page of ESPN, when she come up across my news feed, it's because she's hooping.
You know what I'm saying?
She out here doing it. And shout out to the Mamba mentality, bro. Shout out to the people who are out here keeping the Mamba mentality alive.
All right, real talk. Oh, hold on. This just made me think of this. Real talk. So Kobe is the one who gave himself the Black Mamba nickname, right? Do you think that there will ever be anyone else who can nickname themselves again successfully? You know, I mean, the last person I remember is like KD tried to call himself the Servant, and that was
trash. What's my man's name? Kelly Oubre Jr., Wave Poppy, Tsunami Poppy. He changed it. I think he did. He nicknamed himself.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. That's tough.
But I think,
is he in the league?
think.
That's real.
After last season, I hope, maybe. I think he's still with Charlotte. I hope.
Yeah,
that was my guy. He's just been on a downward trend, unfortunately. But
he had a good season.
Yeah, that Warrior season did not help him. That's what that was.
He was on the
up and up.
Bridges out. Don't need him.
Yeah. I remember he was on the up and up, going from Washington to Phoenix, and then from Phoenix to the Warriors. It was a little bit rough.
If Phoenix has Kelly Oubre, do they win a championship?
No, they don't. And that's no shade to him. That's just other issues like Chris Paul forgetting how to hoop.
Okay, to be fair, actually no, his arm was healed by that point, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he had the stinger in like round 1.
Yeah, and won against the Lakers, and we couldn't figure that out as a team.
Oh, are you talking about this? Are you talking about do they win it this season or the last
No, the
season when they
season that
were?
they went. The season that they went.
Oh, uh, I still don't think that Kelly Oubre moves the needle that much. Because what he does was already being done by Mikal Bridges. So
That's fair. That's
yeah,
fair. I can't even hold you there.
yeah.
But he's better than Landry Shamet. Shamet's my guy. Don't get me wrong, but he's a little better than Landry Shamet.
That may be true, but Kelly Oubre catches fire about once every 82 games.
He's only once a year.
I mean, he do his job, you know what I'm saying, but pop off. So I think that, you know what I'm saying, I think it's fine that he was not on the Suns. I don't think that he would have helped them as much as we would hope, you know what I'm saying. I do want to see him in the league. I think he'll, as long as he gets it. So this is the problem. The problem is when he messed his hair up. That's the problem.
Oh, when
you
he
know
went
what I'm saying?
all blonde?
When he went all blonde, and then he started letting he used to have like the faux hawk type joint, and then he let all of it grow out, and then he dyed it all blonde, and I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I do not know what I'm looking at. Style still go crazy though, but I still don't know. I don't know.
Listen, Kyle Kuzma is the best blonde in the league.
Kyle Kuzma changes his. Doesn't he go blonde? Like
Yeah,
he goes back from black to blonde.
I know my.
It's
man
crazy
is
though.
Screaming, bro.
Well, is it though? Because he lets it grow out, then he dyes it, and then he cuts it all off.
Yeah,
And he just keeps doing that. So it's not like he got a bunch of dead hair. He just keep cutting it off.
That's true. And he don't need to let his hair grow out. I don't think he would look good with his hair growing out too much.
Well, he had like the curly fade type joint going on, like the first year LeBron was there.
Yeah, I think so.
He cut that off. I'm pretty sure he just keep alternating between the curly fade and the regular, you know what I'm saying, Caesar fade, whatever that's called. So, yeah.
No, he probably will. All right, so look, bro. You mentioned LeBron. LeBron is to the point where he better be an elder statesman. You know what I'm saying? He up there, a little younger than, Udonis Haslem, who is somehow still talking about getting still the Heat are trying to bring this man on for some reason, taking up a roster spot. Just bring him on as an assistant coach. Just make him an assistant coach.
It's different. It's different.
How? Because he's not
it's
on
not
the
the
bench.
same.
Just put him in warm ups.
No, it's like a. He said just put him in warm ups. No, it's like a, you know what I'm saying. It's a little bit of a power distance thing, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be I was saying, like, you can be boys with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he chill with all the people in the locker room, but then you give him that promotion to assistant coach. It's different now. He's no longer. He's now an authority figure, like quote unquote, like title. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that they're all boys with Eric Spoelstra, but
that's fair. I did not think about that.
But you know what I'm saying? It's not the same.
That's very fair. That is very, very fair.
Yeah. So
power distance. But so I say that to say, right, like my man is definitely about to age out the league, right? And I was
who, Udonis?
Yeah. About to age out he's probably been aged out the league, if we're being honest. But,
isn't he like 40, 41?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
He about to be Vince Carter age without the Vince Carter athleticism or shooting ability or general basketball ability. But it got me thinking, right? I was like, bet. So this man is really about to age out of the league. And then I saw a clip of Joe Biden, right? I Sarcastic about it. And this man was reading off a teleprompter, right? Whatever.
Right.
People be reading off teleprompters. This joint said, so teleprompter. Have you ever read off a teleprompter before?
No, I haven't. I don't think
So
I have.
it's literally just like the script scrolling in front of you, and they'll give you
Right.
cues in like brackets, or like they'll give you cues separated from the text, and it'll say like, so it says, in his case, it said end of line, so like end of line, and then it said read end line again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's supposed to be like, blah blah blah. That's why we a free nation, and that's not a good that's not a good phrase to repeat, but some repeatable phrase. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we will not let y'all down. Again, we will not let y'all down. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Something
This
like that.
man reads the commands off the teleprompter. So he says, this man says something like, we will not let y'all down. End of line. Repeat the last line. I was like, dog.
All right. No. That was on purpose. He did that on purpose. So let me
Wow.
tell you why. It was a power move.
It's a power move?
If he was instructions, it was instructions not to himself, to y'all. He said we will not he said we will not let y'all down.
Yeah.
End of line, and then repeat that.
Okay.
You know.
So you have to make the last phrase an affirmation. Not okay.
He said end of line. Repeat that line. Repeat. That's what he was doing.
No, that's you know what? I'll believe it. I'll believe it. But it still brings me to my point, right? My question for you. So you can't become president of the United States unless you're a natural born citizen and you are at least 35 years of age.
That's true.
Do you think that it's time to put an upper cap on the age range for maybe not just president, but for low-key all political offices?
An upper cap.
Mostly like Congress, I mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that we have to do a better job of mentally assessing the people who you are trying to put into these positions. Because we all, let's not pretend, we all know that old people, you know what I'm saying, develop different issues.
For sure.
You know, memory abilities, you know what I'm saying? Cognitive decline, for lack of a better word. We're just going to say that. Cognitive decline. It happens, you know what I'm saying? It's no shame. We live in a fallen world. That's what it is. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? If you are, you know what I'm saying, say 70 years old and you still have all your cognitive functions and you're functioning at a high level, I don't see why you can't continue to do the job. However, I think that what we should do potentially is have term limits for Congress. Well, because you get people in there who have been in there for literally their entire careers. They started off as a politician and they're going to die as a politician. They've been in that seat, you know what I'm saying, 30 years, 40 years, however long you want to say. I find it very interesting. You can only be the president for 8 years max, you know what I'm saying, 2 terms, 2 4-year terms max. And everybody gets into the presidency and they try to undo everything that the president did before them. But, it takes time for things to get into effect. So I'm saying, like, you try to, you put stuff into effect. It takes time. And then they get out of office and then immediately gets undone. And it kind of just goes like that. But then you have these people in Congress who have their own agendas, as it were. And they are just there for, their entire lives, pushing an agenda. Or in some cases, collecting a paycheck. Because what are they really doing? What are they really doing sometimes? We don't know. but
That's facts.
it's not getting things done. We don't know.
It's
We
not.
don't know what
Yeah,
they're
facts.
doing,
It's
but
not
they are
there.
not, they're not getting things done. In any case, I feel like it might be beneficial to have a term limit. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say like maybe just 2 terms, like, presidency, just 2 terms.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying like, I don't think that you should, you don't need to be there for 30 years because at that point, you know, you are really just there. Like, you're fighting to keep your job,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like a lot of times they kind of lose the purpose of what they might have gotten into politics for in the first place. You know what I'm saying? What what's the phrase I'm looking? Uh, you know what I'm saying? Things you move with a purpose when you have a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
If you know that you have limited amount of time to get things done, you are going to be a little bit more purposeful. You're going to, you know what I'm saying, keep your eye on the prize, as it were. You're not going to push things off for later. You're not going to forget why you started in the first place. You've been doing something for 30 years. You might forget the real reason why you came there because you
Mm-hmm.
just been drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit too long.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. What do you think about that?
Nah, see, nah, I definitely think there should be term limits. For me, it's about like he's saying, if you've been in office for 30 years, like the point of Congress is to represent the people on a more personal level, especially the House of Representatives. And like, if you've been there for however many years, like, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but like, how many people on average out of 100 are genuinely going to still be in touch with the people enough to know like what the people that they represent actually want. You know what I mean? And how many of those people are there because like they're the name that we recognize, so we just keep voting for them. You know what I mean? Because the status
Mm-hmm.
quo is better than, you know what I mean? The devil you know is better than the devil you don't type thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
definitely for term limits in Congress, but I think it's a fair point with the like cognitive assessment. I think maybe that might be a more, you know what I mean, easier kind of unilateral change than having to figure out what like arbitrary name, like what arbitrary name you have to put on there, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what cognitive function tests look like. You gotta can you put on your IO hat? Put on your IO hat. What does that look like? If you have an idea.
What does that look like? Uh, you know, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not even going cap. I'm not exactly sure. But you know, I would imagine, that they would have something that can test like, okay, um, what is your language functioning look like? We
Mm-hmm.
saw the thing where you seen the thing where Joe Biden was trying to talk about the word that sums up the US or whatever the case may be. And
I don't think I
he
saw.
just and I think it was like his 4th of July speech or whatever. And he said like the US can be summed up in one word. Excuse me. And he like he was like stumbling over his words and he like couldn't get it out. Um and it's like maybe something like that. So like so it's like, what's your language ability looking like? What is your memory looking like? If you are displaying issues keeping up with remembering what's in those briefings, I don't know if you need to be sitting in that seat.
I can never be president because
You-
my memory is terrible.
no, that's not what we're talking about.
No, I got you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I would say, you know, if you are showing just signs of, like I said, this cognitive decline in general. I don't really know how to say
No, I got you. No, I
say
feel
it
it. I
any
feel
other
it.
way at this point.
I
But
feel it.
yeah, I don't know what the specifics of that would entail, but I do think that that should be something that, that might be worth looking into. And also to your point about how in touch the people are, the answer is probably not very. On the other hand, though, it's their job to be in touch,
Mm-hmm.
which I think if you're not in touch with what the people want, then you're not doing your job.
No, for real.
So,
Right.
This last time.
Yeah. Say I'm from Virginia where my son is buried. If I ever leave, bury him in Inglewood Cemetery. I'ma do things that's legendary. Got some really big things on the itinerary. Boy, that's why I'm cooking up, that's culinary. Gotta get it done by any means necessary. I'ma stay.
PJ in that song is very thankful. You know what I'm saying? He's very thankful in that last
Facts.
section. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that thankful right now. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Listen, I agree. I've been blessed. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed to have a closet of clothes that I'm mostly, you know what I'm saying, proud of. You know what I mean? I can mix and match different things, you know what I'm saying? I've been given a sense to be able to put things together that I like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep
Right.
posted. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna be posting more about you know what I'm saying? I'm finna delve into the fashion side of it a little more because I be talking about clothes, you know what I'm saying? All these different things. Sometimes I got the foreign fall theology joint. Some of y'all don't know I be dressing. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the bread to be dressing, but I be dressing. You know what I'm saying?
That's great. That's a
You know what
bar.
I'm saying?
That's a bar.
So,
There's bread in dressing. He doesn't have the bread
you
to be dressing.
know what I'm saying? My man Myles be dressing too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Remind me later. You don't have Instagram, but we'll talk offline. I might slide you to Instagram stuff in case you wanna start doing anything on there as well. But we talk after. You know what I'm saying?
I bet.
So, you know what I'm saying? Again, I'll be blessed. I have the things. I have enough. You know what I'm saying? I have enough. I can recognize that. You know what I'm saying? But recently, I rediscovered a man who gives me inspiration in how to dress. There's two people who are major. Actually, there's more than two people. There's four people who are major influences on how I dress. Three of them past. One of them, two of them. Well, two of them past. Two of them future. You know what I'm saying? The two that are past, you know them. Tim the Saint and
Shout out
Dev
to
on
Tim.
Deck. No, that's my
Shout out to Devin.
Facts. If y'all are looking on how to dress better, watch Tim DeSaint and Devin on Deck on Instagram
Facts.
and YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get you straight. For real.
Facts.
They mostly deal with men's fashion, but still, they general basics. You know what I'm saying? They might be able to help the women out there who are trying to step the game up as well. I'm not sure, but that's my past and my present. You know what I'm saying? And as they evolve, I'll continue to watch them no matter what. Now, Tyler the Creator is another one of these people, and he's starting to affect my present and my future a little more. I'm starting to adopt some of the things that he's doing now. You know what I'm saying? If you see me pop out here with like, you know what I'm saying? If you see me pop out here with like nail polish one day or whatever, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just popping. I'm just wearing nail polish, whatever. But like, he's starting to affect the kind of present future. But then I rediscovered this man. I want to talk to you about this man because some of y'all might not expect the name that I'm about to say, but this man is exactly what I want to be when I grow up. And I told Myles, F growing up, this man is how I want to dress right now. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen. And I hope to God that y'all get it. You know what I'm saying? I hope to God that y'all get it. Myles, tell me when you can see this giant. This man.
All right, it's popped up.
This man is Steve Harvey. Okay? Steve Harvey, Mr. Family Feud himself. Do you see this joint? Do you see that? People was calling this man Dr. Doom when that
joint is going crazy.
People was calling this man Dr. Doom when he first dropped that. That fit is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's very
That
crazy.
fit is crazy. And peep this. Peep this. This is astronomically, like, how can you dress better than this? How can you make a better magazine cover than that? I don't
That's crazy,
I don't think
bro.
so.
That's crazy, bro.
This is absolutely crazy. Look, I need to follow this. I need to save this so that I can follow. Look, this is real time. You know what I'm saying? I need to save this so that I can follow.
He said bookmark.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And look, it's not just him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to skip up here. Apologies for the, you know what I'm saying, the stuttering and stuff, but we're doing what we can with the internet. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come up here, right? This man be stepping out with his wife, too. This man be absolutely stepping out. Look. Hopefully this don't play.
It's going crazy.
This man steps out with his wife. You know what I'm saying? If it's stuttering, again, I apologize.
Yes.
But this joint is crazy. Like, they just, and it's a joint post with his wife, too. They both own the post. Like, fam. All I'm saying is,
That's crazy.
all I'm saying is, y'all can get a little taste of it. Look. This is crazy. Crazy, bro. All I'm saying is,
This man's overcoat game is insane.
Stupid, bro. Stupid.
It's going crazy.
Look at that, bro. Oh, I don't get it. I was like, look, I know he has a stylist, right? I get it. But you can't, bro. He's wearing the hell out of these outfits. He is wearing these outfits for real. Look at that, bro. He got the collar popped. You know what I'm saying? Man got leather pants on with the boots.
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
This man. Yeah, that man got it, bro.
He got it, bro.
That man got it, bro. He got it.
Bro. Y'all probably think that I'm exaggerating how much I love this man's fits. But I promise you, I'm just sharing with y'all exactly what I think. Because this man's is going stupid.
And for the people who are listening to the podcast version and not the YouTube version, go back, please, to the YouTube video. And, do what you got to do. Skip to this section if you got to. But you need to peep these fits. Bro, you won't be disappointed. You will not be disappointed.
The first time I saw this one, I thought that it was just a coat. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just a coat that he had on, bro. But, Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, so it's not this one. I think it was a post on Twitter, right? I saw it. He has a shirt on. He has a shirt on underneath. Let me see. Oh, it's right here. He has a shirt on underneath that matches the coat.
That's tough.
That is insane.
That's tough.
In the way that the purple from the pants just matches the little sunset vibe that's going on the jacket. Bro. I need everyone.
And he's just rocking it too.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's rocking it. It fits him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's him.
Exactly.
It's him. It don't look like he's trying too hard. It's like, I woke up today and this is me. I put that together. That's what it looks like. It looks like that's him.
He didn't put it together. He got a stylist, but still, you know what I'm saying? The stylist puts the stuff.
It's okay though, because it looks like he did it.
Exactly, because of how well he's wearing that joint. And all I'm saying is, if I could dress like Steve Harvey right now, I would. And then I realized something. I said, wait, I don't have to dress exactly like Steve Harvey right now. I don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a stylist. I don't need a stylist. I'm my own stylist. But I did realize, I was like, over time, I can start putting together. I need to start building my sensibilities out, thinking about the things that I'm going to want to do like 2 years from now. Because the pieces that I'm going to want to wear 2 years from now might not exactly work in my current closet. But that's why I got to build out these, just have essentially a few different types of closets. You know what I'm saying? I got a streetwear closet. I got a smart casual closet. I got a Steve Harvey closet. You know what I'm saying? I got a Tyler closet. You know what I'm saying? And so
He said,
you know
"I
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
Steve
And
Harvey
somewhere
closet."
along the way, I'll be mixing and matching, figuring out how different things work together, all that kind of stuff. Because to me, it is impossible to look at that man and all them fits and not feel something. You know what I'm saying? Especially that first one that was on Pixel Magazine, that Dr. Doom one glove fit.
That joint was wild. That monochrome joint was going crazy.
I was like, bro, I Steve Harvey is officially my clothing inspiration, and it made me want to ask you, Myles, if you have old man fashion aspirations. You know what I'm saying? You got an idea of where you want you got an idea of where you want your closet to take you, or to take your closet, I should say.
You know, I don't know if I have an idea right now. I think, you know what I'm saying, I started my fashion journey probably a few years ago, like in earnest. Um, and so kind of what I did then and kind of what I'm doing still now is like, you know, you just kind of take a look at, you know, just different things. I take bits and pieces from different things. I'm like, okay, I like what he's doing here. I don't know if I can do all of that, but I like that right there. So I'm going to take this. And then I look at somebody else and be like, oh, that's nice. I'm going to take that. You know what I'm saying? You know, just taking bits and pieces. As for the future, though, I feel like right now I'm kind of on a smart casual type of kick, kind of elevating the outfits a little bit more. Not like super dressy, but, you know, dressed up a little bit more. But as far as like old man inspiration, I don't have that yet. I don't think I have that one yet. But I might have to go ahead and look into it right now.
Homiletics professor, which is just like a preaching thing. He told us that he said you need a living mentor and a dead mentor. You know what I'm saying? And Steve Harvey not dead, but he's closer to dead than me, assumedly, God willing. You know what I'm saying? So that man is on the way. He's on the way. He's the inspiration for me. By the time I'm his age, if he's still here, I'd be amazed. But I need that. I need a closet like that. But actually, speaking of which, live, we doing this for real, for real. This is genuine advice. I'm trying to get into some boots, low key. I was never a boot person for real. Not like Chelsea boot, Prada buckle boot, like my man Dev on deck be wearing, like that type of boot. You know what I mean? I wear a Doc, I wear a Tim, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I need a place to start. You know what I'm saying? And it can't be the Chelsea's unless it's like a specific good looking Chelsea.
He said it can't be the Chelsea. Interestingly enough, I just bought a pair of boots.
Yeah, I be telling y'all, this man dressed for real.
I just bought a pair of boots last week from Banana Republic.
This man spent Banana Republic money. Hey yo,
listen, listen. Banana Republic is great. Especially their clearance section, because this is the great thing about Banana Republic. They make everything with dummy quality, which is why it's super expensive. I still think it's slightly overpriced, but everything that you get from there is quality. So what I do is I go to the clearance section, and they sometimes will have like the last chance final sale, whatever you want to call it. I found these boots, these leather boots, and got them for about $65. Originally, they were $200. Originally, they were $200. Matter of fact, give me a second. I'm about to pull them up so you can see. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
This man better go crazy, yo. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell y'all that this man can get dressed, bro. He don't have Instagram, don't have none of that. Y'all bully Myles if you know him, and tell him to make an Instagram because he low key a Mr. Put It On. You know what I'm saying? But he don't do it.
So I have not worn them yet, but have not worn them yet. Took them out the plastic one time.
A little round.
So hold on, I don't know. They are a little bit rounded.
Yeah, that's a boot for real.
But
I see the vision for real.
For sure. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Rubber sole. Good construction. You heard that. You heard that. That ain't solid. You heard that. That's solid. You know what I'm saying? Genuine leather. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the zipper.
Gotta have a zipper, bro.
Got the zipper. Look at that joint, bro. It say right there on the inside. It says the upper, just leather. That's what it say. Leather.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Just say leather.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So, you know what I'm saying? I haven't decided where I'm gonna wear these yet.
First time, yeah, you got.
What I'm gonna wear it with yet? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I tried them on, pretty comfortable from just the inside wear. But
them full rubber soles be low key comfortable. I didn't expect it, but it's actually they actually comfortable for real. Better than all this
facts.
EVA 9 type. But Banana Republic clearance. That's what I heard.
Facts. That's what you got to do. And also just a fashion thing in general. Yeah. Shop out of season, please. Yeah. Shop out of season. You know what I'm saying? If you notice that your closet is bare of jackets, go ahead and get you a jacket while it's 99 degrees outside, because nobody is buying jackets right now, but you will be, and you will probably save a lot of money.
I saw part of me wishes I would have bought this, bro. So the reason I was asking is because I'm trying to get into. I finally been worn down enough. I'm trying to get into the boots. And you know what did it? It's actually that Kendrick, the photo of Kendrick in the studio where he wearing the cowboy boots. I wore cowboy boots for a play in high school, and they was actually dummy comfortable. I put them on, and I was like, these are kind of lit. I was like, these are kind of lit. But then I suppressed that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Nebraska. And now I'm at the point where I'm like,
hey, come down to Tennessee. They got the boot barn. They got boots. They got boots everywhere.
Boots, first of all, the uppers on cowboy boots go up way too high, and they too big, so you have to wear boot cut jeans. You know what I'm saying? But a nice leather boot with a squared off toe, decent. So I'll be trying to get in. I'm trying to break into that. And the other day I went to Plato's Closet because I was selling some pants, and I saw like a brown leather jacket, like a heavy brown leather jacket. It was there for like $30, probably sold for way more than that. And I'm also, this man Devin on deck. We're trying to put you on game right now with this conversation. This man Devin on deck. He's been wearing a lot of crop stuff recently, like crop jackets and stuff. And I'm like, I got long legs. Like, what? I need to get on the crop gang. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more. So I'm trying to learn how to sew, all that type of stuff. Please, someone hit me up if they got a sewing machine they want to give me, because I'm trying to learn how to sew. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on the kit. And boots are part of the space I'm trying to expand in. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, what the prayers say, expand my territory. You know what I'm saying? Expand my tent. You know what I'm saying? So trying to expand to new fashion territories. Before we end off, Myles, I don't know if you got anything to say. You got anything to say to me or to the people?
It's nice outside. It's hot, but it's nice. Go enjoy nature, I guess.
So,
I'm an inside person, but I be catching myself. I go outside to the backyard for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Find a nice shady spot. Sure. Just look.
Don't neglect your serotonin.
You know what I'm saying?
And your vitamin
just look.
D, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I go outside. I look. I see the trees. I see, you know what I'm saying? Hey, real green out there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, go observe God's green earth. Observe the beauty. What the Bible say?
They say a lot.
It say you can look around. You can look around and tell that
Exactly,
somebody
that's
did design
Romans 1.
this.
That's what you think. It's Romans 1. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you listen to Foreign Follow Theology, you heard me say it before.
Say, look around.
In Genesis, if you're talking about God, be like, He made some trees that were pleasant to the eye and some trees that were good to eat. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and enjoy the things that's pleasant to your eye. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Lil Yachty said on that Joy I Spy. Look around, bro. Look at life.
Look at life.
Look at life.
Dog.
Got them trees over there.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're encouraged by the words of Yachty and encouraged by the words of Myles to get out there and enjoy your day. But we appreciate y'all for rocking with us for another episode. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Myles, I appreciate you.
We see y'all.